Hey, what's going on? It's April 14th, 2013, and I just has I'm baffled. I'm just baffled because apparently my niece and nephew decided to play Gran Turismo and decided to quit my 24-hour of what damn track I was playing, the one in France. It's 24 hours. So basically, I just wasted 2 hours going into it. So that's time that I won't get back, and I have to do a damn oil change. I tell you, for those who have nieces and nephews or have dealt with little kids, they just touch your things when you're not there and mess with it and ruin all your process while they're at it. And I must have been those times where I didn't lock the door. So now I get to choose again, and I honestly didn't want to. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do it. Not to watch this Red Bull. It's just a waste of time. Because somebody decided to play without my permission. So I'm pretty bothered by that. So let's see what I can do around Gran Turismo. It's been a while since I played this game. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the 200. The 200 one because somebody quit on it, so let's start all over again. It's in the endurance section. Where is it? Wait, what? Okay, I got that one. It's the 24 hours of Le Mans. That was the one I was working on, and somebody just went in and touched it without my permission. So 1,000 kilometers. 1,000 kilometers. I think I'm gonna just go for this one. 200 laps is doable. Wait, did I capture? Am I recording? Yeah, I am. Good. I'm gonna do the super speedway Indy, which is boring if you ask me, because it just going in circle, left turn followed by left turn followed by left turn followed by left turn. Honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know why. How can people watch or go to the any American speedway? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a few of them that aren't all left turns. They have a little tweaks to them, little turns, twists and turns. But I'm not very familiar with NASCAR. What I do know is that they pretty much televise the one in Florida, the track in Florida. I forgot what it's called. It's tipping my tongue. But anyways, I'm just gonna do this one. Try to level up a bit. Which I have a quick question. If you decide to do a 24-hour or a X amount of laps on a certain track, do you lose your bonus? For instance, right now I just logged in and I got 115% login bonus. Let's just say if I keep logging in the next following days and I just go straight into this track, do I lose all that? Or not lose it, but I'm trying to say is, does my login bonus increase, or it just stays the same until I finish the race, no matter how often I log in? And then does the scenario still applies if I were to log in and I get a 200% login bonus and I don't play for a few days? Just put it in that situation. They give it that scenario. Does the user still lose the login bonus? I don't know. If anybody's done that, I would like to know. Or is very familiar with GT5. I mean, to be honest, I would try to finish or do 6 hours in a day, but I honestly don't get that free time anymore. I honestly don't get that free time anymore, so bummer. Which I kind of miss having that free time, but you gotta give in order to get something. Give up something in order to get what you want. So this is just a hobby. It's always been a hobby, but I'm trying to say is, something I would do. It's just something I do for fun. Or if it is fun. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, it's just when I had plenty of free time. Let's just put it that way. Shoot, I miss having free time. It's the best. I don't get to do this anymore. Totally sucks balls. But don't worry, I'm not gonna make you watch me do 200 laps. That'll be insane. Decided to do this one since it's a lot shorter, and 200 laps is pretty much doable in a day. Doesn't probably may take like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. No, 2 hours sounds about right. And this is after my recording, with Demon Souls, which I don't want. Let me get into it. God damn it! It's really annoying as funk. And those man-eaters are kicking my ass. And I really hate those man-eaters. Some help would be nice, but obviously it doesn't happen because it's Demon Souls and God knows what level the other people are at. And I decided to level up when I don't know the next users that are playing the game. I don't know what level they are. Maybe they're lower, maybe they're higher than I am. But who knows? Just douche. Douchey, 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 douche. No. The Red Bull, I find it hard to control at times. I don't like driving rear wheel drive vehicles in Gran Turismo, especially with all that torque and horsepower. I usually just spin off, so I have to be. I don't need to. I should. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't need to be acceleration pedal happy, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, 200, 291, 92, 93, 94, 95. What is this vehicle's top speed anyways? Without any slipstream. Usually when the tires start giving up, you lose grip and they squeal more. Which in real life, if your tire threads are low, your car is gonna start your tire's gonna start squealing when you make a turn, usually around, I want to say 15 miles per hour on the turn that usually it wouldn't require the tires to squeal. That's how you know when you have low tire. You're running low on your tire thread. And you feel it too. You feel that it's not gripping the screen anymore. You actually feel it. You can tell the difference, which is amazing. Those who have this happen to them would understand what I'm trying to say. For those who don't really drive a lot, you wouldn't really understand. And it's funny how you start to understand your car. You start to feel when something's wrong with your vehicle. For example, one time I was driving my 2005 Mitsubishi Lancer 05 OZ Rally Edition. I felt weird when I was pulling out of the driveway. Wow. Douche. Felt weird pulling out of the driveway, and something just told me. I don't know if I said this story before, but something just told me keep an eye on the engine temperature, because it just doesn't feel right. And sure enough, to my surprise, my car was getting close to overheat. So lucky for me, it was cold that day. So meaning the car, it allowed the engine to cool down a lot quicker compared to when it would be 70 or 80 degrees or 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, that's it. From that point on, I just laugh at myself, is because it's amazing how you start to know your car very well after spending so much time with her. Yes, I call my car baby. Okay, so yeah, that's my baby, and I love my baby. She has been good to me. I can always talk about my car. I got her on December 22nd, 2006, around 8 p.m. And I'm proud to say that because, hey, it's my first car. I remember exactly what I was doing that evening. I was coming home from playing soccer, and on the way home, I was thinking, man, it would be nice if I were to get that car. Because months ago, my dad and I were making trips and, you know, car shopping for a used car. For a used car, and sure enough, as soon as I saw the Lancer, I fell in love with it. Excuse me, I got a cough. Hold on, just give me a minute. I'm kind of shouting on the microphone right now. Okay. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that should work. Went car shopping, and for some reason, I liked the Lancer. The Lancer caught my attention. It was white, and it had a sunroof, and that's what I wanted. What came to my surprise was that I didn't know it came with a, I want to say, it came with a subwoofer, back trunk. So it gives your music a boost, which sounds nice. Which is not powerful. It's not the best sound system, but it gets the job done. I mean, it's in good moderation, actually. And anyways, I found out about the sunroof until later, and it had some nice rims. They're like 16-inch, I want to say. But yeah, and anyway, December 22nd came, and the car had 22,000 miles on it. So I pretty practically got it kind of new, I guess you can say, and been with her since then. Through all my ups and downs, my good times, my bad times, you name it. And usually when I don't know, just having a car when you're younger, it's a good sense of freedom, because you want to go somewhere, just grab your keys and boom, you're out the door, you're out and driving. And that's something that once it's taken away from you, you miss it really bad, because you just had that freedom, and it's all of a sudden to be taken away. It just feels like you're being deprived from who you are. But yeah, so now my car has 156,000 miles on it since started driving it around beginning of 2007. Let's put it that way. 22,000, let's say 23,000. That's crap load of mileage. Let me see. Is 127, something like that, from 2300 miles on it to 156. My math might be wrong. I'm trying to think of the top of my head. 53, so it's 133 miles since I got it. Been talking for 11 minutes now, which is not bad. But yeah, and cars. The car that I'm interested, very interested in getting would be the new Lancers that came out, the newer ones. Especially here in the States. That kind of bothers me, the fact that here in the States and in Canada, the Lancers are different in the way that they're, I want to say drive terrain. I hope I get that right. Meaning, the Lancers in Canada, the GT model is a all-wheel drive. Meanwhile, the GT model here is a front-wheel drive. Which is, in my opinion, it's kind of stupid. But in a way, I understand why in Canada they have it like that. Because over there, it snows a lot. It's a lot colder. You know, here in the States, well, here in Texas, it's not like that. It's not much like that. and I wish I could have more time to play, which my time is about to come to an end. Anywho, yeah, in Canada, their Lancers, their GT models are actually all-wheel drive, and here in the States, the GT model is front-wheel drive, which everybody just drives. Meanwhile, here in the States, the SE model is a four-wheel drive, but it doesn't look as aggressive as the GT model. And once again, I'm just rephrasing it. It's here in the States that I'm referring to. The GT model has that aggressive black surrounded, and it has a chrome around it, around the front. For those who've seen the Lancer GT, would understand what I'm trying to explain. And meanwhile, the Lancer SE over here, it doesn't have that. It has a upper grille and a lower grille, and the center running across it is it takes the car's color. Now I've seen some users use plastic dip, but I'm picky about it because here's why. Because when you want fog lights, the shape where the fog light goes, it's actually the top corner goes up. Meanwhile, in the GT model, it's the corner goes down. And I know it doesn't make sense, but I just can't quite explain it very well. But again, for those who've seen the Lancer would understand. Hopefully I'll try to put a picture, a link to it, what I'm trying to say. And that's the only thing I don't like. I mean, the SE model is really good. The only problem is it only has like a 16-inch rims. And meanwhile, the GT version has an 18-inch rims, which looks nice, and already comes with the exterior package, which includes the fog light, spoiler, and it just gives it a sporty look. Meanwhile, the SE model is just no spoiler and no fog lights. You can get it. There's a package for it, but you can get it, but it just causes a little bit more compared to the Lancer GT, which is, and on top of it, you still get stuck with those 16-inch rims, which I personally don't like. I like the GT rims because they're bigger, and that's not what she said, okay? The rims are bigger, and it just makes it look more sporty. I honestly wish they could work on that. I mean, it's still the fact that it's a four-wheel drive, and it's optional four-wheel drive. I mean, you can change it. It has a front-wheel drive option, and then you have it has a switches from front-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, which I'm guessing it kicks in from time to time. Can't even talk right. And then you have a lock four-wheel drive, which they say that you pretty much you can use it when you're stuck. But then again, I ask myself, when would I use a four-wheel drive here in Houston? You know, it's not really required, so I'm kind of leaning towards the GT model. And I have checked the inventory in the cars.com, and they have the GT, but originally I was aiming for the color blue, but they don't actually have it here in the States at the moment. Well, they do, but I'm trying to say here in the dealership here in the Mitsubishi dealership here in Houston doesn't have it in the color blue. They have it red, gray, and black. Black would be the last option. Well, let me rephrase that. Red would be the last option, because it basically kind of looks like a Corolla. It looks like my sister's Corolla, and I don't want to drive a car that looks like my sister, or a car that reminds me of a freaking Corolla. I'll tell you what, I love seeing Lancers on the freeway. And when I see a Subaru, I try boo at it. I don't like Subarus. It's a rivalry between Mitsubishi and Subaru. But off the record, Subarus, nah, they're not bad. I just personally wouldn't drive one. So I'm not trying to hurt anybody's ego or step on anybody's shoes by saying Subaru, boo at Subarus. It's just, God darn it. anything like that. But I wouldn't buy a Subaru. Nope. And also buy an American car. No. I don't really like American cars. I like the cars that they have, such as the Camaro SS, the Corvette, the Ford GT, and what other one? What is the other Ford? That's pretty much it. Those cars, yeah, I like those cars. But all of them aside, like the Ford Taurus, Focus, Chevrolet trucks, the Silverados, the Sierra, GMC Sierra. No, those cars look ugly. I don't like them at all. I'm more into foreign cars, like Volkswagen, BMWs, Mitsubishi, Toyotas, Hondas, which reminds me, Honda people, drivers, I call them Honda douchebags, because I noticed that the bad drivers that do stupid moves are usually Honda drivers, Toyota drivers, and what is it? Yeah, those are the top two. So each time, but specifically the Honda users, they're more douchey, I guess, because they cut you in and cut you out. So I call them the Honda douchebags. Just, I don't know, something to give myself while I'm out driving. Hey, look, there goes a Honda douchebag. But it's pretty funny. But yeah, and reminds me, the Mitsubishi Rayliart. The only problem with that, I would like to get that car. It's a 4-wheel drive. You don't have the option as a 4-wheel drive all the way. I would like to get that car, but it's just too expensive. We're talking about like 29,000 US dollars, and those payments are gonna suck. Of course, if you make a huge deposit, then yeah. If you make a huge deposit, then yeah, you can pretty much afford it, but requires months of saving. And then, top of it, you're gonna have to pump premium gas. Which, that reminds me, going to the next topic, into Mitsubishi. They're actually thinking about using, they're thinking about in 2014 announcing or working on the new Mitsubishi 11, which they said that is gonna use diesel. I read this on the internet. I forgot my resource, but I read it on the internet. I'll just search it again and see if I can find it. But yeah, they're planning on using diesel, which they said is cleaner and and all that stuff. But have they seen how much diesel costs? Diesel costs like $4. That's sometimes higher than the premium that you pay. That's just it's bothersome. A diesel engine and you pay more than premium. I'll take the Rayliart, the 2013 Rayliart, and pump premium on it, and take a diesel engine Mitsubishi and pump diesel, which is, I don't know, sometimes $4, and it's pretty much just higher than the premium gas. I'll just stick with the premium then, if those are my only two options. I don't want a diesel engine. I mean, sure, it may last a bit longer and cleaner, but no, it hurts your wallet. And pumping premium gas in a premium car, it hurts your wallet, period. Especially that they're not really fuel efficient. Name me a car that's very fuel efficient, like up to, it gives you 30 miles per gallon. Name me a car, because honestly, I don't know any. I can't think of anything like that. So name me a car that gives you that much high mileage. And no, I'm not, in general, all put together, all combined with the city and highway. I can think of a car that does that. So yeah, there goes my little rant. Man, I've been talking for 21 minutes. Not bad. All right, next lap around, I think I'm just gonna call it a day, and just head out and take care of what I need to do. 8 laps. But yeah, they honestly said that they're working on a Mitsubishi 11, and also they're bringing back the Mitsubishi Mirage. It kind of looks like it's a hatchback. Better put it, kind of like yeah, a hatchback. They're couldn't well said. I think they're working on asking people to put their input into see what they can call it, Mirage blank blank or whatever. Which it's good to actually see few cars come back here in the States. I'm thinking I'm gonna go another lap because I need to get this out of my chest. And what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, here in the States. And it came to my surprise that over here in the States they stopped producing the trucks, the Mitsubishi trucks, the Raider Mitsubishi. They no longer have the Mitsubishi Eclipse here in the United States. The new ones, like 2012, 2013, they don't have those anymore. If you go to their website, which is Mitsubishi Motors, I believe, yeah, MitsubishiMotors.com, they just have the Lancer, the Evo, what's this other one? The Mitsubishi, the SUV one. Where are you? The Mitsubishi Sportsback, Endeavor. Sorry, mispronouncing the words. The Mitsubishi. Oh well. Oh, come to me. No, I won't. Probably won't. They just have that, and they have the Mitsubishi MI EV, which is fuel efficient car. But no, that's the thing that kind of bothers me about car makers. They usually give the hybrids or cars that are fuel efficient, they give them a crappy look. I guess is their way to trying to convince people not to buy it. Even though it's fuel efficient, you give up looks. Why would a fuel efficient car should be required to give up looks? You're trying to sell a car, you know, and you're trying to sell a car, and you need to look appealing. If it looks like total crap and people are gonna laugh and point at you like, man, what are you driving, man? It doesn't really appeal to me. Then again, they're just probably doing it because they don't want people. They want people to spend more money on cars and gas. Because if you stop thinking about it, if it's more fuel efficient, the less gas, the less times you're gonna go to the pump. And I guess that hurts the gas, the like Shell, Exxon, Texaco, Valero, and hurts the gasoline because they're not selling as much. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. If you just looking at the top of it, but it's just stupid. It is very stupid. It is very, very stupid. I mean, Lexus are going hybrid and they look appealing. They're going after the fuel efficient. Man, I'm almost low on gas. They're going for fuel efficient and they look appealing. That's exactly what you need to do. And I'd say Mitsubishi, in order for them to become more productive, they should have done that long ago. Make a fuel efficient vehicle and give it a look. I mean, I guess a person who will buy a fuel efficient car wouldn't care about the looks as long as it gets them from point A to point B with making less trips to the pump. They wouldn't care. But for some people that would like to own a car and a bonus be fuel efficient, which for them meant saving money, less time on the pump, they would certainly buy it. I know I would certainly buy it, but I don't want to buy a car that looks like people can make fun of it. No. Next time around I'll go. Hey, watch it. I wouldn't want to buy it, something like that. So yeah, I just pointless. Alright. Very pointless indeed. Alright, my pit stop's about to come in. I'm gonna call this a video. Alright, until then, this is Elegate87. I'll see you guys. Bye.